What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey.
I'm your host, Chris.
And like I said, it's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. How's everything, bro?
What's going on, boss? How you, kid?
I mean, I'm good. I'm not as good as you, though. My man got the shades on. Inside the crib is crazy. Is the light too bright for you?
Man, come on, man. Let's run the damn show, shall we please?
It's like that? All right, cool. This might be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. He got the animosity going early. He don't want to talk too much, except for the quarter. So let's go on and get on into it, shall we?
My dog. So, there's been like controversy with one of the Olympic players named Anthony Edwards, aka Antman.
He in trouble?
No.
It's a controversy. My fault.
No.
What's up?
No. He's not in trouble, but he was popping off at the gum saying that he's a number one option on this loaded men's team.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is to you, is he a number one option?
He is, but the problem is, so is pretty much everybody else on this squad, bro. So for me, I gotta say no, tentatively, because I think in moments he can be the closer, or you can pass him the ball and he's comfortable scoring. But if I had to choose somebody, it's not Antman definitively. How about yourself?
I 1000% agree with you. He should not be the number one option if he starts, but like coming off the bench, absolutely he should be a number one option. Now
that second wave, him as the number one option. Okay, I respect that. You said now?
Yeah.
Now what?
Now is now.
Oh, I was about to say that was all you. Okay, God bless. I had a quick question.
Oh yeah. Shoot.
So, should we expect there to be some not necessarily a minutes restriction, but how are you expecting the players' minutes to play out? Because in the NBA, right, we have your star players getting about mid-30s.
Early 40s.
Yeah, early 40s is wild. You're talking about top Thibodeau type. Actually, that's not even top Thibodeau. That's just disgusting work. All right, nobody is averaging 40s. Like, that's crazy. But mid-30s, cool. 40s, if anybody doing that, y'all, fire the coach. Are you expecting something like that for these starters? Or should we expect something more like a platoon system where you split in the time? Because there's a lot of stars on this team, bro. So, I mean, which system are you going with? Are you going with NBA route, or are you going with the platoon route, like the Kentucky Wildcats from 2015?
I'm definitely going to go with the platoon route, only because it's like you got to balance out your starting five bench, starting five lineup, plus also you got to balance your bench out too. But the kicker is who's going to be your closing five for that 5 minute stretch, right?
Well, going back to the question, is Antman the number one option? I think Antman should have significant PT on this team. I do think if we're talking about perimeter defensive players, he's probably my favorite option. Because on the offense, I know I can get 40 points in a game or two. Like, that's very possible. If you don't blame me, but I'm saying that's very possible. Not necessarily from Jrue Holliday. Shout out to Jrue, you know what I'm saying? Good champion, right? But it's different between offense, between Jrue and Antman. There is. So for me, I do think Antman should get significant PT. And I'm hesitant to say the platoon system. I think you just gotta put whoever, like, you kind of keep your stars out, but then insert new players to keep everybody fresh. Egos got to be put aside. You know, if you're tired, cool. Leave it all out on the floor, because I'm expecting y'all to dominate. So I think
we should.
I'm expecting kind of a hybrid between the NBA's format and then also that platoon Kentucky substitution. So,
Okay.
but I mean, I was curious about that. Now we talked about reserves earlier, though.
Yes.
Antman, because you said Antman should start at the 2 guard spot, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I did as well. With that being said, let's say Antman is on the bench.
Jrue Holliday.
Well, okay, so you want Jrue Holliday to start?
Absolutely.
Okay. Because I was going to say, out of the guard spot, it could be something else, because they could go a big lineup, right? You could even insert Kawhi. I don't think you do, but you could. JT, I think, should get some consideration.
Yes.
But if we're going strictly guard, Jrue Holliday, Devin Booker, Halliburton, or Antman, and we've assigned Antman to the bench, I'm as well going with Jrue, because, again, that defensive presence that Antman brings, Jrue can as well. And he can guard 1 through the 3s, which I comfortably would like, because you also got Steph out there, who's not the best defender, but he's not a scrub either. I just need a perimeter lockdown defender on my starting lineup. That's me personally, though.
I agree with you.
We both said Jrue. We both said Jrue.
I mean, all of the points that A just had it down. Like I 1,000% agree with you, because Jrue, not only Jrue is your best on-ball defender, but he's one of your only ones that can guard 1s, 2s, and 3s. So if Kerr is smart, I will go with that, but he might go with Antman.
Okay. I mean, I think you should start Antman again, just for clarification. But if you had to choose between those other 3 guards, definitely go Jrue. But it is what it is. Now, I got to say before we close, Antman, Bam, and AD off the bench would be kind of scary. I think that's a wonderful trio to have coming off the bench. Like Embiid, there shouldn't be a lot of minutes played for him, because you have 2 quality players to help out. So Braun, you don't need to play those many minutes, because you have Bam to help out from the power forward spot. Same with Kevin Durant. Although they're not same players, we have bodies to keep the stars fresh. So that goes back to my point about like a hybrid system between the platoon and the NBA format. So
I like that.
Yeah. No, I'm curious. One, if y'all think Antman should be the number 1 option, because we covered a lot of points, right? Then also 2, if he doesn't start, who should
y'all pick?
Yeah, like who actually, what is y'all starting 5? I'm curious. We already listed ours out before. And then finally, well, are y'all actually interested in seeing, actually no, outside of the starting 5, what's your favorite trio to watch? I think mine is going to be, if Antman doesn't start, Antman, Bam, and AD, because that's going to be wonderful for me.
Mine will be Steph, Braun.
Not starters. Not starters.
Off the bench?
Mm-hmm.
Book, Halliburton.
Tatum starting. Oh, you saying Tatum not starting?
Yet. Damn.
Come on now, because the buzzer already done rang now. We got to close up.
I definitely would say Tatum is probably not going to start.
All right, well, let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? The lineups haven't been officially made yet, but we'll see what happens. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, please comment below. But we're going to go ahead and close up shop real quick for this quarter. Come right back. Got to pay some bills, so we'll be right back.
My brother.
What's good?
My brother. So, the WNBA have their All-Star game as well too. But the flip side is the USA women's team versus the WNBA All-Star team. Okay, now if you are done, who would be your starting five?
My starting five for the USA women's team.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go Sabrina,
Okay.
Kaleah,
Okay.
Brianna Stewart,
Okay.
Asia Wilson,
Okay.
and Brittney Griner.
Okay.
What are you going with?
Mine is Chelsea, Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, DT, Stewart, and Asia.
Interesting. Okay, so we got, I think I heard Asia and Stewie as the two constants. So let's look at these listings. So you
Okay.
said Chelsea, Kelsey, and DT. All right.
The
So
only,
yeah, what made you go Chelsea over Sabrina? Because keep in mind, Chelsea has been injured
yes.
this entire season.
Yes.
So under normal circumstances, I might be with you.
Okay.
What made you put Chelsea over her, given that injury?
Plain and simple, you definitely need like a true point guard. Like a true point guard. I'm not, listen Sabrina, I love you girl. I love you. I love you, love you, love you. But if we talking about actual guard in the Olympics, can you stop doing the damn faces? Dang.
Go ahead. I ain't saying nothing.
I'm still in Chelsea.
So my thing is this. Again, I said that Chelsea's coming off the injury, and I love Chelsea, right? She was on my Sparks. She was on my Sparks. Brought me a chip. Brought us a chip. I love Chelsea. Sabrina's a good point guard. Like, the thing that I've heard about, like, going to the USA men's team, they talk about Braun as the best playmaker. I mean, Steph's a quality point guard, too. And that sometimes gets overlooked because he's called the greatest shooter of all time, right? Well, Sabrina Ionescu, you just said that Chelsea is like, they need a good guard. Well, I mean, bro, in college, she was averaging a triple-double. Like, before Caitlin Clark did her rookie triple-double, Sabrina was the youngest person, and respectfully, technically she did it during her rookie season because she did get injured during her rookie season. So typically in the NBA, they count that as the next season you can have a rookie season. So she also kind of sort of had a rookie season herself, triple-double. Shout out to Sabrina. I got to add Sabrina this season just because of the health factor. That's the main reason. But a quality point guard, she definitely is. I got to differ with you on that one. I'm not saying you said that, but when I heard you saying they need a guard, that's what I inferred. That's what I heard. So that's why that's why I went with that. You said Kelsey Plum, and I said Kaleah Copper. I had a couple people that I wanted to throw in there, but I went with Kaleah Copper. I think she's having a bona fide season thus far. What made you go Kelsey Plum over someone like Kaleah?
You need, since you got the such a nice a defense with Edward Stewie and Asia, you need more scoring. So that's why I picked Kelsey and DT.
So I wanted to go Kaleah because I like having balance. Now Sabrina's not my lockdown defender, right?
Right.
But I do think Kaleah Copper is. And I do think Kaleah Copper can play make enough if need be. Mm-hmm. And Sabrina can play off ball if need be as well. Mm-hmm. So I have a good balance of offensive minded guard who can play make and shoot off the ball, and Kaleah who can attack or defend and play make. So that's why I went Kaleah, and I think she's a better player overall than Kelsey. And if we're talking about shooting, if you want to argue Kelsey Plum's a better 3-point shooter than Sabrina, cool. I'm saying Sabrina is a better player. So for me, I got, in terms of fit, I like Kaleah with Sabrina over having Chelsea, who again, in this dynamic, would have to be the primary guard because Kelsey's not a good enough guard for me. She's not the best guard, but Chelsea just got off injury, so that might be a little tough. So that's the reason why I went that route. Now, you added DT. Listen.
It's a last one.
Because I hear that. I hear that. I gotta add someone like Brittney Griner in there though.
I guess you.
I gotta add because you said a Swiss knife army between Asia and Stewie. So what I heard was if I have another center in there, I can make one of them be scorers. Which let's not get it twisted. Asia has been hooping her ass off.
Yes.
And then Stewie can score her tail off. So I need one of them to score. I don't need them to just focus on defense. One of them can focus on defense and help out with rim protection, but I got Brittney Griner at 6'9", who can also score and is possibly, I say, the most physically dominant player in the WNBA. So again, I gotta add BG over DT. DT, I know it's your last run and I love you. Almost wore your jersey. This episode at least. I think your teammate is better suited for right now. But she on the team though. So I'll let her get some PT. DT can get some PT, but she's gonna have to ride the bench for me.
To me, to me with my team, like I'm more of can my team outscore your team, and I'm not even hating on your team at all whatsoever. Like the main reason why I did mine is because like I'm trying to like run motherfuckers out the fucking gym, and honestly that's what Don is going to do.
So so you want to be more offensive minded, and I'm not saying Diana Taurasi cannot start on the USA team, right? Correct. Again, I think it would be more so politics though, as opposed to based on play. I try to do more so based on play. So if you're going, your agenda was scoring, and DT's last run. I hear it. Like, I'm not mad at the lineup. Like, I still expect us to win. Although absolutely. The starting lineup I think that I have is better than yours. But again, that's me being, like, in a perfect world, I would love to add Chelsea Gray over Sabrina. But I'm not mad at having. I can't just because of the injury factor, because she's still trying to get back in form. But one injury that I got to talk about with you, bro, because starting five was a good one. Napheesa Collier.
Yes.
Like, to me, and I got to get on soapbox real quick, I feel like losing her is like losing a healthy Kawhi Leonard.
Yes.
Like, I'm talking about 2019 Kawhi Leonard, ladies and gentlemen. Because if you look at the top of all the stats, she is in the top 5 for scoring, rebounding, and blocks. And blocks. And she's not too far off from the other ones as well. Like this is a quality, or it might be steals. I gotta double check it, but I swear it was blocks. Like it was pretty absurd. And losing that's a top 5 player in the WNBA. So it's very tough to replace her. And she was a versatile forward. Like she would have been probably one of my starters listed. So we gotta ask. Who would you want to replace Napheesa Collier? I got a name. Do you have a name, if any? Because if not, I'm gonna give mine and keep it pushing.
Replace. More bodies, the better. Angel Reese.
That's your first choice?
That's my first choice.
Okay.
Honestly.
That's interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna save that because I got another question for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, ladies and gentlemen, my answer is Dearica Hamby. Reason why? She got the height. She has the experience. If y'all ain't watched, like we just battled the Aces not too long ago, and she went up against A'ja Wilson pretty well. This is a perennial 6th woman of the year. She's gone to the All-Star game a couple times too. Like she's certified. So I gotta get Dearica Hamby there. Plus, I think we need some more help because when I looked at the depth chart, although A'ja Wilson is a center on her squad, I have her more as a forward, right. And we got BG as the lone center. I think Dearica can help out from that height disparity, or at least height depth. But that's just me. Now you said though, Angel Reese. I was gonna ask final roster spot, ladies and gentlemen. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, because that this has been brought up before.
I'm picking Angel.
You pick an Angel. I would agree. What's your main reason why?
Main reason why? Taller. She can rebound the hell out of the ball, and the more low post presence we have on that team, the better. We already got playmaking, we already got shooting, and we got it's what's nice. We don't have that much rebounding on the team, and we don't have that much height. So if we get like another height, man, that'd be good.
Fast twitch. That's what it say on the bottle, ladies and gentlemen. That Gatorade bottle. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Angel Reese got. She got fast twitching muscles, and is a big for us. She is currently. She is leading the WNBA in rebounds.
In rebounds as a rookie.
Like, that's top quality. So for me, given what I need on USA team, I need more so roles than star players. So when I look at the team, we have enough shooters on the squad. If I'm talking about like Caitlin Clark doesn't make the most 3-point shots in the WNBA. Angel Reese gets the most rebounds in the WNBA as a rookie. So that's my main reason why. And if we talk about putbacks, easy buckets, she can clean up as well. So extra possessions, easy. But unfortunately, the buzzer did just end. Did just go off. So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is take a quick little hiatus. We don't have bills right now. I'm just going to make a quick sandwich. I don't know what he's going to do. Possibly take off the shades, because again, we on the inside. Like, who are you, man? Who are you? But when we come back, though, we're going to have more hoops to talk about. So we'll be right back after a moment from our sponsors.
Alright, so you ain't no
What in the world was that? So, like, what? You never had a high pitched voice like that.
I do.
He said, dude.
But so, my dog, question. So, know the USA men's played the select team. And sometimes the select teams get the best of the USA team. This time around, the USA team almost lost to the select team. But my question is this a problem? Is this a problem for the for the tune up for the Olympics, or nothing at all?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm gonna say no, not at all. How about you?
I say yes.
Okay. What's your main reason why? Like, why you saying?
Because you cannot go around and you cannot have a showcase game against the select team, even though they got pros on there too. But you cannot let your B team really give you a fight from the start to their finish. And you cannot let a 17-year-old rookie, well, about to be a freshman / first round pick in Cooper Flag, even though he went to Good Stock, Dad Blue, whatever, you cannot let a team with no names literally give y'all a game. So if And honestly, at Dylan Brooke, say it like this: you gotta play defense from start to finish. You can score with the best of them, but you cannot play defense for like certain points of a game or even pool play. Is definitely going to be looking bad.
So I hear you. I just think one, it's the select team, and again, it's NBA players. Like, I hear you on talent. You can argue that this select team has better talent than like a couple of the teams that we could play in the World Games. I said you can argue that. Cooper Flag, he's beaten someone like Bradley Beal. So outside of him going to my boys, you know what I'm saying, he do come from good stock, ladies and gentlemen. He do come from good stock. I gotta admit that. I ain't want to smile when he said it because he a Tar Heel girl fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, see how I did that, snuck that one in there real quick. But like, he's a good player though. So he's a good talent. He has the confidence. So you also got here Jalen Duren, Brandon Miller, Trey Murphy, Keegan Murray, Jalen Suggs, Amin Thompson. Those are good talents. So when we compare them to what? The 92 kids, like, although a lot of them were all-stars and future Hall of Famers, can we make the same statement about the kids who they just played up against today or recently? I think we can. Like, we can possibly say that about Brandon Miller. Jalen Duren got a shot. Like, Keegan Murray, Trey Murphy, they maybe, like, a Hall of Fame could be a little questionable. And it's really early for all these boys.
Oh, yeah,
but
absolutely.
they all have tremendous talent. So I can't say, oh, they lost to them. These boys are hungry. USA team, they know they're supposed to win. So they took it probably light. Shouldn't, and the lesson should be, all right, dominate. That's what you're supposed to do. So I'm expecting that to be a wake-up call. I'm not expecting to see too many lackadaisical moments. I said too many. They're human. I'm not looking to see too many lackadaisical moments from the Team USA. But that's just me, though. Like I said, I'm curious what your thoughts are on these young guns. Like, can you see any of them be like all-stars or Hall of Famers? Because, again, that's my main reason for saying, or one of my main reasons for saying, I'm not gonna put as much stock on that because these boys can hoop and they're professional.
The one person that, like, I can say like all-star or has a good career, I give you two: Keegan Murray and Jalen Suggs. The main reason why I pointed out that both of them got tremendous potential. That's one. Number two, both had playoff experience. On the flip side, like, you still don't know about Jalen Duren. I mean, you
say that
must
yourself. Look, there's only a couple things I don't know about Jalen Duren, Brandon Miller, Amin Thompson, Trey Murphy. I have questions again on Trey, but he has potential to reach this level for me. So again, like, these players, I specifically highlighted on that squad. There were more players. It was these players I highlighted. But let me ask you this, because this might give me a little bit more insight about how you came to your answer. I'm not mad at your answer too. Who do you think had higher expectations for winning? The 92 team or the 24 team? The Dream Team or the Avengers? Who had higher expectations?
The Dream Team did. The Dream Team did because because most of the team is damn near Hall of Famers.
Well, I mean, if we looked at this squad, you could possibly make that same case too. It's early for some of these boys, but you can possibly make that same case. But the Dream Team did have older players on the squad, like,
and all of them played well with one another.
Yeah, except, I mean, Leitner wasn't that old, but like I do hear you too though. Okay, I might say Dream Team, but that's just because I don't think the world had caught up to the way it is now. So, but I mean, no, that was a good one. That was a good one though. I'm glad I got that last one in there too, because the quarter definitely came. Like, the buzzer definitely went off, unfortunately, because I did have about 3 more questions, but it is what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, please comment what y'all thought so below. Do y'all have an issue with the select team almost beating the dream team? And who had more expectation, higher expectation, I should say, 92 or 24? We asking y'all. We curious. Y'all heard us before, but we're gonna take a quick little hiatus, pay some bills this time. Unfortunately, come right back. Got some more hoops. We'll be right back.
And we're back. My dog, question. Who is the toughest, and I mean toughest opponent for the men's team and why?
I gotta go Canada, and it's tough too. It's tough, but I'm gonna say Canada just for the show purposes. Who you going with?
France.
Mm.
France.
I ain't gonna hold you. That was my second option. Why do you say France?
Okay, a couple reasons. Number one, most of the players play that is on the French team plays in the league, so they are equipped to go toe to toe with the USA team. That's one. And I don't see no other Olympic team that has 2 damn near 7-footers. And Rudy and Victor. One is a freak of nature 7-foot Giannis. And the other one is a 3-time defensive player of the year. So I just don't see no other country has 2 mobile and 7-footers like that. They are more deeper and way more balanced. And I guess Chico, it's in France. I mean, it's in
He
Paris.
said, "Look, hometown cooking."
Yeah,
So,
hometown cooking.
I do hear that. I'm also surprised you didn't lead with Wemby like most folks would, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I gotta look at Canada. Because I think from a guard perspective, I know they're going to give us the business.
Oh, yeah, they will.
Shea and Jamal, that's going to be, they both can defend and they both can score. Plus they both can play make. And they balance one another. One can get you at the mid-range, one can get you at the 3, but then one can attack the basket, and one can get you at the mid-range. Or one can get that. Like, it's so versatile. That's going to be, I'm curious how that's going to go. That's why I say Antman might have to start. But after that,
Dylan Brooks.
You got other NBA players. Like their team actually is pretty deep with NBA talent. And I mean, let them sit up there and get a little cocky. And again, Shea's the MVP candidate. Jamal Murray has shown up in the playoffs a couple times. Granted, he does not have Jokic with him, but Shea is an MVP. So I'm curious if he will remain a good enough second option. So I do think because of the inexperience, even though, inexperience of Wemby and them, I think they meaning Canada can get over the hump. Now, when I look at the groups though, Group A, B, and C, France might be able to get out of their group a little easier than Group A does. Because I will say, because Group A got Canada, Spain, Australia, and Greece, and then France got Japan, Germany, and Latvia. So with Greece, can Giannis dominate? Because, well, Canada, they do have, who is it? Trey Lyles, Kelly Olynyk, Dwight Powell, and Zach Edey. So, is that enough to combat the Giannis's, the Wembanyamas? Gobert, I think you're fine, but like the Embiids, the Jokic's, like can you battle them? And then I ain't gonna hold you.
And balance units?
Who team he on? Cause I won't. He won't. On
that mic.
Valley ain't on this squad right now. Now I will say honorable mention. Serbia could give us a little run. Like what happens if Jokic is unstoppable? And then let's say someone like Bogdan snaps.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a little interesting. But I do believe in the swag of the Canada team. I think they gained some confidence last season. So I think this is actually about to be a good little tournament. I don't think it's as cut and dry as us winning. Granted, we should win. Again,
we should be the favorites, but it's a lot of teams that can give us a run.
Yeah. Like, all right. Do you think Canada is going to get over a team like Giannis? Will Giannis be too dominant versus that squad? And granted, it's Giannis, his brothers and all that, and that's it.
Canada can be good, but you will have to let Giannis score. Just like the Panthers.
What do you mean you would have to let him score?
Meaning
if you're Canada?
Yeah, because you don't know, you can't trust anybody else on Greece. So
you're saying if I'm Canada, you mean I can't let Giannis score?
No, I will let Giannis get his.
Oh, okay, you're saying
I will let anybody else but Giannis beat us.
Okay. I mean, I get that. So expect Giannis, I guess, to have some monster nights. If Chris is out there coaching. Okay, all right. Well, we done listed off our teams. I'm curious who y'all think is Team USA's biggest challenge. I might even change my answer and say us. Like Team USA could be Team USA's biggest challenge. They could get in their own way. Like that is a thing. Egos get in the way. Who knows? But we'll have to check and see. But please comment below what y'all think, who y'all decide, and I mean, you got anything else you wanna You got anything else you want to say before? Oh my God, do you have anything else you want to say before we close up shop?
No, sir, I don't.
All right, that's a bet.
What about you?
Nah, I'm cooling, bro. I'm cooling. Outside of just like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone about the show. My name is Trey.
I'm your boy Chris.
Like I said, we're the host of Get a Bucket. Hope you all have a good one.
Take care.